Welcome to Soft Strength with Stephanie Juste. This is a space for women and men who are rebuilding themselves spiritually, emotionally, nervous system wise. If you have if you have survived things you don't always talk about, if you are learning how to soften without collapsing, you are in the right place. Before we begin, take one slow breath with me. Inhale slowly. Hold, exhale gently. This podcast is not just about listening, it's about returning to yourself. Today, I am going to read you guys my story titled The Earth Shook and So Did I. In January 2010, the earth shook, building fell, lives changed, and somehow, in the middle of all that fear, I felt something I was not supposed to feel. I felt relief. I was scared, yes, I was scared. But I was also relieved because school stopped. No more classroom where I felt different because of my skin color. No more grades that told me I was not enough. No more teacher watching me like I did not belong. When my parents said we were leaving Haiti to go to Dominican Republic, I felt hope in my for the first time in a long time. And when we arrived to the Dominican Republic, something unexpected happened. I felt at home. People treat my skin like it belonged. They did not ask me to explain myself. They did not want me to say I was Haitian. But for the first time, being light skinned didn't make me a target. It made me invisible in a way that felt safe. The school was different. The teacher was different. My grades got better. In just 6 months, I learned to speak Spanish. Not from books, but from living, listening, laughing, and surviving with kids who only spoke it. I started making friends. I started breathing. And then, just like that, it ended. My parents decided we were going back to Haiti. They said that the earthquake wasn't that bad anymore. They said life had to continue. I cried like my heart was being ripped out. When we returned the next day was my father's birthday party for me. My first birthday party ever. I turned 16. I did not enjoy it. I did not know the people. I did not feel celebrated. School restarted in tents because building had fallen. I refused to go. I knew if I stayed, I would keep repeating classes still in ninth grade at 20 years old, still stuck. So I begged my parents to send me to United States. They did. Thanks God. When I think about that time, I understand why I felt relief. It was not because I wanted destruction for Haiti, it was because I was already carrying pain. Sometimes when life outside collapses, it expects what was already collapses inside. It exposes what was already collapsing inside. School had become a place of shame for me, fear, comparison, feeling behind. So when everything stopped, a part of me finally got to breathe. Then I went somewhere, and for the first time, I felt what it was like to feel without trying. I felt lighter. I felt possibility. And when I had to leave, it hurt deeply because I was not only living a country, Dominican Republic, I was living a version of myself that had started to come alive. Looking back now, I see that chapter was not only about an earthquake, it was about awakening. The moment I realized environment matter, how people treat you matter, how people treat you matters, and sometimes healing begins the first moment you experience something different. Before we close today, let's take a moment to breathe together. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. Inhale through your nose for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly for 4, 2, 3, 4. Let your shoulder drop. Let your jaw unclench. Divine souls, your body deserves safety. Before closing this chapter, let's take a moment to pray. Creator of new beginning, thank you for the season that changed our life, even when we did not understand them at the time. Thank you for every place that showed us we could feel different, grow differently, and become more of ourselves. Heal the part of us that learned shame too early. Guide us toward spaces where we can breathe, belong, and thrive. When life shifts suddenly, help us trust that not every ending is punishment. Some ending are pathway. Some losses create room for new life. Keep leading us toward what is meant for us. Ashe Amenra. Amen. Thank you, Divine Soul, for spending this moment with me. If this touched you, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share it with a woman or a man who needs softness. This is Soft Strength with Stephanie Juste. We are just beginning.